y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, okay? If you like what you see, please do go ahead, like it, share it, subscribe it, okay? Do not be afraid to go ahead and hit that bell. If you want to be here every single time, me and the T team are up in here getting it in with all of these good old tarot messages, okay? If you would like to make a love offering to this channel, please dftarottea at Cash App or at PayPal. If you have a little tea, a little reading changed your life, go ahead and hit me up at dfteabox@gmail.com. Now, y'all, we about to go ahead and jump into it. Yeah, we're about to go ahead and jump into it. Spiritual warfare. Somebody, you're going through a breakup, and you think you are heartbroken. You are not heartbroken. You are in the throes of a spiritual warfare. There is spiritual warfare energy all over this particular masculine. Okay. There's far more to it than you know, and Spirit wants to give you a message about this relationship. Okay, let's see what some of the core distinguishers were for this relationship. Had a lot to do with feelings on the bottom of the deck. Okay, feelings were a big part of the conversation. Not happy. You were not happy in this relationship to begin with, okay? There were some challenges. There were some issues. There were definitely some things going on that had already left you in a place of overall unhappiness, okay? Shocking news. There may be some things you found out about this relationship that surprised you. We see a tower moment there. So not only were you not happy, it was just like one bit of nonsense after the other, okay? You may be struggling to cope with this at this particular time. Somebody may be drinking some wine. You know, you smoking your smoke. You're talking about it all the time. You're stressed. Your sleep may not be what it should be. This is taking a toll on someone who is generally in Queen Bee energy, okay? You are generally in the confident boss bitch, doing me, getting to my bag. And this is something that is weighing on you, okay? In a serious way. This is a man who really talks some good shit, okay? It's I love you. It's I'm going to get a ring. It's I'm getting you a promise ring. I'm going to do this for you, do that for you. Somebody that really created some hope and a sense of anticipation in you, and they just did not make good on any of this, okay? They did not do what they said they were going to do. They were being very reckless. Kind of saying whatever, doing whatever, you know, making love. Again, we see feelings. Somebody's feelings took such a hard hit behind this masculine's, you know, ease with which he is kind of taking advantage. You know what I'm saying? Divine feminine energy. And it's a shame that he did this, because it's really an L for him at the end of the day. Somebody, you needed to hear this. You really are the prize in this situation. Do not sit back and, you know, this person may have left you feeling away. That's part of the spiritual warfare of it, to make you feel like you aren't this, you aren't that. Yes, you are. Okay? Yes, you are. Okay, but this person was coming in and they were trying to launch an attack against your soul, against your spirit, against your self-esteem, okay? And this person may have even promised you a family, okay? They're saying, we're going to have kids, we're going to do this. These were all things to seclude you, to isolate you, to get you in a space where you really were only thinking of being in a relationship with them. These were all very demonic promises. They were not real. They were meant to embarrass. They were meant to humiliate. They were meant to leave you flustered. This is somebody who was looking for, more than anything, emotional control, okay? This is what they were all about. This is what they were looking for, okay? And once their true colors have come out, and now you're able to see who they really are, a lot of things really did come out to, you know, come out in the open in regards to this, okay? Now you really see who he is. You really see what he's really about. And somebody is really, you're let down, okay? You're let down. You're shook. But I'm telling you what Spirit wants you to know. This is not about heartbreak. This is about spiritual attacks, okay? You are being spiritually attacked, whether you realize it or not, okay? There is demonic presence that is here, that is kind of watching you, monitoring spirit, you know, watching you, seeing what you do, okay? Keeping you triggered. Somebody out there is in a consistent state of being triggered. And what you need to realize is you're being gaslit, okay? Everything that you thought was going on in that relationship was not going on. I'm also getting an energy. This masculine may have made it appear that you were kind of someone that you really wanted this relationship, is how he's playing it. What you're not realizing is this man really manipulated you into thinking you wanted this relationship. You may have been on with your life, focused on your career, but see, he's saying all the right things. He's doing everything that's amazing. You weren't necessarily that taken with him to begin with. You weren't really looking to put a break in your routine over this man. This man did a lot of talking and kind of planting ideas in your head about what y'all could be. And he's just been using that to get you involved, to string you along, to get you invested. He's going to do, this is a man that was going to do what he wanted to do no matter what, okay? He was really there to influence you, okay? That was really his primary goal, just to kind of get an influence going with you. Again, what I'm hearing in regards to this spiritual warfare that was taking place here, somebody is looking at the man. Okay, we see poison on the bottom of this deck. Somebody was looking at the man. Somebody is saying, this man did this to me, this man did this to me, this man did this to me. Let me tell you something. This man is not where you want to look. This is demonic. Okay? This is demonic. And you fight not against flesh and blood, okay, but against the principalities of the air, okay? Also, this man may be an Aquarius. He may be a Capricorn. He may be a Virgo. He may be a Libra. He may be a Scorpio. Okay, those are the signs that I'm hearing. Obviously, it could be any sign, but those are the signs that I am hearing, okay? This is something Spirit wants someone out there to hear, I'm telling you. You're telling yourself, you're telling your friends, oh, I'm in heartbreak, I'm in heartbreak. You're not in heartbreak. You are being spiritually come against, okay, by some demonic entities and frequencies that use this man, okay? This man may have even been assigned to you, okay? Counterfeit, what did I just say? Counterfeit, okay? What we see with counterfeit, we really do see Antichrist energy, okay? So this is someone that you need to understand, because I believe this person is going to try to contact you again. This person is an Antichrist energy, and we know what is Antichrist energy. It's inverted, okay? It's God in the reverse. It's blasphemous. This person believes love is abuse. It is targeting, okay? It is mishandling. It is mistreating. Okay, it is misrepresenting, okay? This is the way that this person loves. It is not even personal, okay? This is the way that they love, is to take advantage of, okay? To make issues with. This is the way that they do it. Just so you know, this person is abusive. This is what they believe is the right way to do, okay? They're coming to you to come against you. That's what it's all about, okay? Underground, okay? This person kept a lot of their plans underground. I'm going to tell you what they were doing. This is what I'm seeing, y'all. They were listening to you and taking notes. Coming against you. Speaking about certain things they wanted to do. But really they were listening for your responses. They were listening to what you had to say so that they can get into warlock energy, okay? How can I know how to manipulate you if I don't first come in, listen, and size up my target? This person feels they sized you up. You didn't realize they were paying attention to how much money they thought you had. They were paying attention to the items that were in your home, especially your bedroom. They were looking around your bedroom. They were trying to figure out, you know, what do you like? What are you into? This person was listening to you talk. They were getting accustomed to, you know, what do you like perfumes? Do you like all these kinds of things? They were only doing these things to get an idea of how to emotionally torment and torture you, or better yet, they were trying to get an idea of how these demons, okay, would, you know, for the sake of these demons, how they would emotionally torment you, okay? And this person was keeping this energy out of your face, okay? They weren't saying anything about it. Now, we see here polar shift, okay? Extremely significant in this particular moment, polar shift. And the reason this is significant is because we have talked before, okay, if anybody wants to go back and look, about the northern astral realm and how it is significant that the masculine is the element, the energy, the gender, if you will, the magician energy to take action, okay? In order for anything to manifest, it is going to be the masculine that first takes action. We know that with the seed impregnates the egg, okay? The magician comes before the high priestess, comes before the empress, okay? So before manifestation into the earth realm, and something is actually in the earth realm, as the emperor is, I'm just naming the tarot cards. I'm reading off yours the way, reading off to y'all the way the tarot cards play it out, okay? There has to be action from the masculine, okay, who is first going to have a thought. That's where the high priestess comes in, and then decides to manifest, basically impregnate, okay? So back to this reading. This man did decide to take action, okay, to have a thought, to manifest a relationship or a pregnancy with you. However, I want you guys to get this, okay? I gotta go into my talk show ho voice. My talk show ho. Lord have mercy, I might have created a new genre. I meant talk show host voice, okay? So y'all can get it. I want you guys to get this. This is an Antichrist energy, okay? So any action that is taken is going to be to abort. It is going to be to terminate, destroy, confuse, not manifest, but take away what already is there, to destroy the thoughts with a demonic action. That is the type of masculine that you are dealing with here. This is a warlock energy. This is somebody that is coming against. He is a solitary demon. I'm not really seeing this is like he's in a clash of men and they're discussing that. It's not that. He's moving alone in Antichrist energy, okay? So actions that he took that you probably took as positive, or he's talking about, you know, wanting to learn more about me and we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Well, yeah, because he wants to know how to manipulate, dominate, control, and destroy. Not because he wants to learn how to liberate, okay, set free, love. He doesn't know anything about doing these things, okay? This is a man whose masculine energy is very much on display. He really shows up and makes himself kind of clear, but in almost an eclipsed way. So this man was seeking to blot you out, okay, energetically, spiritually speaking. This demonic frequency, he was coming in to blot you out. You probably did not know this. You probably did not, you know, pay much attention to this. But this man was coming into the sphere with the intentions of eclipsing you, okay? So your freedom is gone. Your autonomy is gone. Your time alone is gone. Your desire for truth is gone. Your you don't care about the truth anymore. You're just like, you know, kind of destroying your will, your spunk, everything that lets you know what you deserve in a relationship was something that this man was pretty much coming against, okay? In his demonic energy. This man was a stranger to you, okay? I don't care how long you knew him. I don't care how much he was saying that he was going to tell you. I don't care how many questions he asked you. This man was a stranger, okay? This man was a stranger. This was not someone, okay? And we did just have a card. Oh my goodness. Fall out and fall to the floor, y'all. Hold on. Let me get her. We got alarm, okay? We got alarm coming through the building, okay? We have alarm here, and this clock is on 9 o'clock, okay? Things in this man's situation, in his mind, he was going to take this to the apex. Somebody might have felt like this was casual. We were just getting acquainted, and I don't understand why this happened. This man had long-term plans, okay, for how he wanted this to play out. And he had every intention of taking it all the way there, okay? This man would have been perfectly comfortable getting you into bondage. I want to say marriage, but Spirit is like crossing out the word marriage. He wasn't looking to get you into a marriage. He was looking to get you into bondage, okay? You would have been in bondage with him, okay? Totally bound. You would have, I just keep hearing loss of freedom. You really were going to lose a lot of your freedom had you remained in connection with this man. He was coming in to steal, to kill, to destroy, okay? And this is the alarm that's kind of telling you this man planned to go the full gamut. What did I just tell y'all? Think I'm playing games? Here go the family dynasty right here, baby. 10 of Pentacles. This man was planning to come in and rope you up, tie you up, okay? He wasn't coming for a short time. He was coming for a long time, okay? He wasn't coming to play no games with you. He really was not. High Priestess energy. This man had already, I'm sorry, Hierophant energy, okay? This man had already decided that he wanted you to be the one, okay? And even if that had been a High Priestess, we see him already having a thought, okay? We already see him put it in the atmosphere, okay? But this a cute one, y'all. This the Pope in the little Disney deck. Ain't he cute? He the Hierophant. Ain't he cute, y'all? Let me tell you, this was something that he already, okay? He had already conceived in his mind as being a long-term situation, okay? This was never meant to be a, yeah, you know, for the summer, okay, for the winter. This was him thinking that I'm going to make this, you know, a major play for me. It's going to be a major moment in my romantic life, okay? This man was planning to free himself somehow via a family dynasty with you. So this makes me feel that reputation, his, not yours, okay? Because it's about him. Reputation, image, brand, if you will, is a big part of the conversation here. This man could have a small business, or he could be an executive, or he could be someone that is just well known in his general community. But either way, he's a man that considers himself to have a brand and image, okay? And he lives for it. He wanted to rope you into this situation to free up his image and his brand, okay? It's a certain way that he wants to look. It's a certain way that he wants to look, okay? This man may have come to you with a confession. Y'all, the confession was going to be false, because remember, we are dealing with an Antichrist energy, okay? This confession was just going to be an attempt to get you to sell your soul at some point in this relationship. He was going to confess something to you that was fraudulent, because he wants you to feel comfortable selling your soul. That is getting in this family dynasty with him, being in this Hierophant energy with him. This is what he's looking for you to do. He may have even tried to tell you that you could liberate yourself by, you know, now you are in, you know, maybe unusual sexual scenarios, or, you know, so experimenting with substances, or just hanging out with his people, but his people ain't your kind of people. You know, they're not spiritual people. Paying money for bills and mortgages that you have always been the girl that said, I don't pay. The guy pays. Okay, but he felt that he was going to take that out of you. So, and this man may come to you with a false confession to make you feel like he's close to you and he's telling you something. No, okay? All of it was to get you to compromise your morals, your principles, your relationship with God, okay? Because remember, this is a demonic energy. He was coming to create a demonic environment, okay? He was coming to create an environment where, as with any demonic energy, now they are able to flourish. Now they are able to live. You know, the environment has to be certain in such a way for certain demonic energies to become present. Okay, they can't even manifest into the earth realm unless a certain climate is present. Okay, this is why you'll see satanic rituals that are done and they're using, you know, waste, okay, of an animal or a person, or, you know, different bodily fluids, because there needs to be a certain filth present for certain energies to enter the earth realm. Remember, there has to be an action taken, then there has to be a thought or a ritual, however you want to look at it in this case, and then there's manifestation, okay, to make something solid in the earth realm. So these energies were looking for a certain environment. So this man was coming to you, confession, right? This is about a lot of lies. This man is a liar. This was someone who was a liar, okay? This is someone who is, they're a pathological liar, but they're lying in order to encourage sin. So they're lying to you to get you to feel comfortable partnering with them. You don't belong to the realm where they from now. You just don't. But because of your ranking in the spiritual realm as a divine, and possibly you may be kind of a gray energy as well, where your vision, your ability to see, you may be a seer, you may be able to see dark and light energies, okay? So this is an energy that wants to partner itself with you so that it can gain access to your eyes, to your respect, because this masculine, he's very veiled. He's wearing a mask. When you get right down to who he really is, he's not respected. I don't care how much money he makes. I don't care where he works. This man is a man of ill repute. He just may be doing it with some prestige, and people don't know him well enough to look beyond the mask that narcissists always wear and say, this man is no good, okay? He's got a lot of people fooled. And he's really been able to use this to his influence, okay? But this energy was hoping to partner itself with you, pair itself with you, so that now it looks respectable, okay? It has a face that looks respectable, that looks educated or stylish or empathetic or sweet or what, or maternal even, okay? Even trying to gender swap with you, because the feminine is going to be more well received, okay, than the masculine in these times, okay? People are more receptive to the feminine energy. So this was an energy that was looking for a new face. He's got full control of this masculine's heart and mind, but he does not think of him as the type of presentation that he wants. Okay, he wants a different presentation. Okay, you've seen it with certain people in the celebrity world. Everybody's going to look at that masculine and know that he's shady and he's this and he's that. But then he's going to marry a certain type of feminine that is beautiful, well-liked, well-respected. And then he's going to attach himself to her in order to give himself new life, in order to kind of blur the lines on the demonic presences that are obviously present in him, on him, with him, around him. So then he marries a feminine energy so that he can hide and get into circles that he would not otherwise be allowed in, spiritually or otherwise. And this is the same energy we're seeing here. This demon was technically trying to social climb, okay, with you as its face. The face of the organization, the face of the brand. This demonic energy is tired of being seen from 5,000 paces, you know, just because of some of the things this masculine has done in his past. Now there are more people that know about his past. There are more people that recognize his karmic tendencies just because of that. He's done enough. He have created a reputation, a backstory. You know, if you run into the right people, they're going to be like, don't get involved with Elliot, sis. That's not, you know. And so this demon is trying to free itself of that by indoctrinating someone else into a family dynasty, so that people will say, oh, Elliot must have changed. Now he's with Mary. Okay? Elliot is now a respectful man. You know, he is finally in a good situation. He is with Fifi. Okay? This was a demonic energy that was looking for someone to basically create a new path for him to walk down. Okay, so this is a shape-shifting, spiritual jumping kind of vibe. Okay, so this masculine was in a space of trying to create an environment where he could do that, where he could give this demon the type of prestige in the moment, if you will, that he is looking for. Okay, health risk. Another reason that this demonic energy may have been looking to jump over from here to there, this masculine may have pending health problems or current health problems. And now this demonic energy is saying, hey, I need to find a new host or get a new situation rolling around me, because you're slowing down and people are going to start to treat you like you are sick. Okay, this masculine is going to start to be treated like he is ill. It also could be a slowly impending mental illness, something that starts in the mind and goes slow. And it is due to this demonic influence, okay, that he is actually now in a position where he's being seen that way in the first place, okay? Or being even possessed, okay? So that he's now acting out in a way that's kind of tipping people off to the fact that mental may be slipping a little bit, okay? This demonic energy has created an environment for that. So now he's saying, oh Lord, I've encouraged him to drink for so long. Now he's a drunk. His mind ain't all that. He's sneaking, getting drunk. Now his mind is slipping him. I've encouraged him to get high so much. Now he's, kind of a fiend, and he's making weird decisions. People are starting to notice. So this energy is saying, who can I run to? Okay. It's that type of time. Okay. What did I just tell y'all? Intoxication. This man has partied too much, okay? And he's been a closeted so many things. A closet freak, okay? Closet sex addict, closet with drugs, closet with this, closet with that, maybe even a closet with his sexual preferences. And now these things are slowly starting to just gradually kind of play with his mental stability, okay? And this spirit is saying, hey, I need to go ahead and pack up and roll out now, because I'm looking for somebody whose back I can ride into some new experiences, okay? Rival. There may also be another feminine energy present in this. We see this rival. And part of the issue here with this situation, as far as this demonic energy, yes, he may have created or been subtly creating triangulation, okay, with her when it came to you. But even more than that, this rival is someone that now their health is failing them more mentally than anything from dealing with the long-term abuse. So there is no room now for this demonic energy to kind of hide or get its feels off, okay? And this is a karmic feminine, okay? She really was not in divine energy in any way, shape, or form. And now things have come to a place where they are both kind of on their way down. Okay, so since the original demonic energy was present with him, now this energy is saying, hey, it's me and you for life. Let's just go and get us another feminine and throw her to the curb so that we can start, basically we can continue to live. I mean, this is an attempt at, this is an attempt by this spirit to basically prolong its life, okay? Because it has such influence over this masculine, okay? So he's saying to him, let's stick together so we can prolong this thing, okay? Evil corporation, I done told y'all, okay? Trying to prolong this and ultimately create another evil circumstance, an evil environment, okay? A family dynasty / evil corporation, okay, is what he was going to ask you to be in. And this man would have really kind of forced you to start muting your emotions. You would have grown numb, okay, and become more of a slave to this demonic entity yourself. I'm telling you where this was going to go, okay? And why you're experiencing spiritual warfare right now, because this demonic energy is mad as hell that he was not able to devour you. So you're over there thinking you're going through heartbreak. This is where the attack comes in, because this man may not have as many suitors or admirers, okay, as you might think. So this was very hopeful. This spirit was hoping like, hey, what happened with evil? I thought we had that going. No, baby, no. Okay. I thought we had Stella. None of that is going on. None of that was going on over there with you. Once you disengaged, okay, and now you are experiencing the spiritual warfare, okay, and you need to pray for yourself. I'm hearing somebody been addressing themselves for heartbreak, okay? You've been thinking, I just need more sleep. You've been thinking, I need more tea. I need to just relax. I need to go out with friends, which is all great. But you need to get your Bible out and get to it in prayer, because this is heavier than that. This ain't just, oh, my heart broke in some pieces, okay? This is an entity that was coming to take your soul, okay? You would have been left in Antichrist energy, okay? This is a demonic energy that's jealous of your humanity and wanted to turn you into a humanoid, wanted to turn you into someone that has lost their feelings, okay? Lost their emotions, lost their ability to feel because of trauma. Because there would have been a lot of emotional trauma with this masculine, okay? We see con man as well, okay? This man was coming through, okay, hoping to con you, okay? Or this spirit, more like it, okay, hoping to con you into staying there, okay? This was also an energy that was willing to be quite patient. So I want you to make sure you catch that this was an energy that was planning to be quite patient, because with that being said, you know this energy will try to approach you again, okay? Pray against this energy, come against this energy. This energy is one that needs to go back to the pits of hell, okay? To the pits of hell where it belongs, okay? It is taking this man's health from him. It has taken his reputation, okay? And we see gratitude here. It is proud to do these things to him, okay? It takes gratitude in taking from people their humanity and basically turning them into a bit of a ghost. Somebody that has been ravished by, if not drugs, emotional abuse, or physical abuse, or abuse of the mind, sour thinking, depression, etc., okay? And it wants to go on and clutch on, okay, to someone else, okay? Especially someone that is in a higher frequency, because it can devour and eat off of that soul for a very long time. And that is what this spirit is looking to do, okay? First, emotions of love. This man was trying to manipulate you into feeling like you were experiencing new feelings, love, excitement, everything's everything, in order to get you into the evil corporation, the family dynasty, the engagement, the marriage, okay? Remember, coming through, promising a ring. You think now that it was all lies. Somebody is in this heartbreak energy and you're like, he was lying to me. He didn't mean these things. He did mean them, okay? And he has not left this relationship. He has just begun the abuse cycle, okay? Somebody thinks he's gone, I'll never hear from him again. He's not going from you. He has simply started the abuse cycle, okay? That this demon uses, red flag energy, that this demon uses to break down, erode, confuse, misuse, lose, okay? The energy, cause you to lose your humanity. That's all this was. He was beginning the abuse cycle. He ain't done. You thought he was done? Okay? Somebody sitting back in it, you're like, oh my God, it's over. He was lying to me. This person was not lying to you in any way, shape, or form. Okay, not one lie is being detected. But in order for them to marry you the way they want to, they got to give you hope, which is where the lies came in. Okay, they had to give you hope first. They gave you some consistency, okay? This demonic energy watched you and is still watching you. Don't be no fool. Listen, somebody, the reason you're not going to God and really saying, hey, I need covering, I need help, I'm on my knees, I'm crying out. The reason you're, or pulling your reversal candle work out, okay, is because, or your hoodoo mojo reversal, okay, or your spiritual bad girl, whatever you need, you're not doing these things because you don't really understand what's happening. You're still in heartbreak energy, but you are still being monitored by these entities. If you have any items that belong to this man in your house, get rid of them, okay? Because this man's energy is still very much around you, and he's watching you, if not on social media, through friends. He's still paying attention to what you are doing, okay? And he does consider your silence, your absence, your willingness to accept the fact that this doesn't seem to be working out. You know, he does take this as a loss. Not hearing from you, not getting you hooked in a demonic frequency where you're calling him back, coming to his house, hollering and screaming in the night, running up to the door, naked on the lawn, ripping the roses up out the grass, okay? Running down the street with your hair on fire, kicking your house shoes through the back windows, calling him on repeat, okay? Calling the radio station, talk about, can you dedicate a song to David, okay? This is how this demon would know that he got you going. But shout out to this energy because you're not doing that. Divine Feminine wouldn't be doing that, okay? Let's just talk about what. Dark Feminine, nobody's doing that, okay? So, with that being said, we see the death frequency. That is how you transformed a lot of this man's energy, okay? You know, this man is now angry. We see anger on the bottom of the deck. He's very angry. He's angry also because you're not already pregnant, okay? This man was hoping that there could be a pregnancy in this situation, baby, on the bottom of the deck. Malady, okay? This situation has potentially left you ill. You feel ill, or you feel sad, or you feel broken, but so does he, because this demonic frequency that is dealing with him is going to start to gradually leave him abandoned if he's not able to collect another soul. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This man don't know none of this. This ain't no spiritual man. This is a karmic fool. But I'm telling you right now, he is going to start dealing with some illness and some sickness as this demon begins to detach itself from his entity if it cannot find another host to feed off of, okay? He's going to have to find someone else to feed off of. Family dynasty, evil corporation, okay? Marriage, engagement, red flag, okay? If he is not able to bring someone in, okay, this spirit is going to begin to the detachment process. And this man is very, very well jammed and melded to this entity. So once this entity starts to move on, most likely to a younger host, okay? Most likely a younger woman, somewhere where he can go and be able to kind of hide and do his big one. You're going to start to see illness with this masculine, okay? Because he's being dumped. He's lost perhaps his youthfulness or his money or his usefulness, at least as far as this demonic energy is concerned, okay? And he is going to start moving on, okay? This is where the anger is going to start to come in, okay? Also, in his personal life, his own anger and disappointment at the way that life is going for him, he's going to start to feel like things just aren't the same, and they're not, because he's not going to have that, whatever, you know, abilities that came with that particular demonic frequency. He's not going to have them anymore, okay? And I'm hearing this may have been a marine spirit, okay? Leviathan, something serpentile, something to that effect, okay? It is going to abandon him, okay? Could have also been a principality, something of the air, okay? Something that may shoot arrows at people, okay? This was something. Creating false enchantment, seduction energies, okay? And so all of these things are going to start to terrorize him, okay? The fact that he's suddenly kind of falling apart, he's not being seen the same by people, he doesn't feel he's being as effective in how he moves forward with people, okay? At the point of this anger, this man is going to start to direct some of his irritation and obsession. That energy is going to somewhat be directed towards you, because he's just going to know that not getting you seemed to kind of be the beginning of his troubles, okay? He can't pinpoint it. This ain't no spiritual guy like I told y'all. But he feel like when he stopped hearing from Levette, it really wasn't the same for him. You understand what I'm saying? He does have sense enough to pick that up, okay? premeditated, okay? So now this man is starting to sit back and think of what he can do to kind of get back around you. Beware, he will try to present himself as a friend, okay? Because he's still understanding that he needs to rebrand himself. This is what he thinks is happening, okay? This is a demonic energy, but this is what this man thinks is going on. He needs to rebrand himself. Okay, he needs to just take himself into the next level. He needs a new woman in his life. He needs some new clothes. He needs, it's time for me to repackage me, take me to the next plateau. And one of his ways of trying to do that and rebrand himself and get a certain level of respect was going to be to align himself with a woman, okay, that had different energy than what he had previously been dealing with. So he's trying to come back and get you. He knows that he feels you're stopping him from getting the admiration or the respect or whatever the case may be that he feels he's due. Okay, there's a sense of entitlement here. And we also see coming through here, baby, never surrender. Okay, so he's not letting this mission go. This is another reason you're feeling a pull on your energy. And I'm telling you, you are mistaking it from heartbreak. Heartbreak is the least of what's going on here. Okay? This is a spiritual matter, okay? Somebody is experiencing this energy in such a heavy way, it almost feels like a curse. You are waking up sad, or you are going to sleep crying. You are talking to friends, maybe getting on folks' nerve because you just need answers. What happened? Okay, you're texting people. Some people may have even sought therapy or spiritual counsel. You're speaking to someone at church or in your personal spiritual circles. Okay, you're calling friends in the middle of the night. You are not able to get this off of your back. And I'm telling you, just with us seeing curse here speaks volumes. It is because this man and this demonic energy, they are tormenting you. This is energy that is being sent your way, and you need to be praying about this. Not just saying, I'm just going to watch this Julia Roberts movie and sip this wine because my heart is broken. That's not what's happening here. This is something that you need to come against in the spirit realm, okay? Come against strongholds, okay? Tearing down attempts at demonic terrorism, okay? This is the type of tea that you need to be thinking about at this particular time, because this is somebody around you or previously around you. I'm telling you, you see here on this poppet is being pricked with pins. This poppet, somebody is doing this. He is literally sitting back throwing darts at you, and you're experiencing the pain, okay? You need to also pray to detach your energy. There may be a sexual soul tie present. Girl, pray against that. Okay, pray against that. Prophecy, okay? Let this be the warning. Let this be the prophecy to you, okay? That this man will try to come back, because he's sitting back here pricking and poking. And I'm telling you, whoever you are, you're not calling him. You're not texting him. You're not riding by his garage in the night. You're not reaching out to his friends. You're not going up to his brother barbershop. You're not going to his sister house saying, can I get some recipe for greens? You're not doing any of that. You just done got out of his way. Okay? And with you just getting out of his way, he has no way of knowing that these darts are hitting you. Now, these spiritual entities may know, but he has no way of knowing that these darts are hitting you. So this man is going to return. He's upset. He's frustrated. He doesn't understand why he hasn't heard from you. He doesn't understand why he's not getting to you. Okay? Period. He's sitting around with his friends. Okay? Y'all see it here. Illuminati hub. Okay? He's sitting around with his friends saying that you're not taking him seriously. I don't know what's up. She ain't said nothing to me. This man feels like he put the Mac down on you, and he does not understand for the life of him why he is not hearing from you. Again, consider this a warning, because somebody, I'm telling you, because of your sweetness and your belief in these promises that he made you, because of this manipulative energy that he left you in, you would be susceptible to him coming back into your life, okay, thinking that maybe he's coming back to make things right. He is not. He is only coming to suck more of your energy, because he is trying to maintain his own reputation and brand, aka he's trying to maintain his relationship with that demon. It has nothing to do with you. He don't even understand this. He's trying to feed the entity that feeds him. Okay? Think a Little Shop of Horrors, okay? Anybody that saw either one of them, but the old black and white one, okay? But any of them, I mean, once that plant in Little Shop of Horrors got to a certain level, yeah, he was getting a lot of attention for having this big outer space unusual plant, but the plant has got bigger and bigger and was beginning to basically say, for what I'm bringing you, you got to sacrifice people. I need blood, I need people, okay? And so the price that he had to pay in order to maintain this reputation for having these exotic plants just became demonic, okay? And that is where we are, okay? So this man is now coming, thinking of sucking more energy from you in order to maintain his reputation and in order to keep himself connected to the demon that has been sustaining him, okay? But maintain your freedom, sis, okay? Maintain your freedom, okay? Because it's not a genuine offer. It is an offer from the Antichrist, okay? It is a ambiguous offer, okay? It is an offer that is one that points in all directions, okay? That is the demonic spirit that this man is being possessed by. It is one that has it has many faces, many directions, okay? It knows not where it's going. It knows not where it's coming from. It knows not where it's been. It is demonic ambiguity, okay? And he has no direction, okay? To follow him is to go nowhere. You will probably find yourself in perpetual circles and repetition. Repetition is very demonic because God is a God of growth and transformation. This man is in a stagnant rerun. He doesn't have anywhere else that he can go. He may have first established his reputation off the backs of friends or colleagues, and that karmic feminine did nothing for his reputation, but she fed him. She was narcissistic supply, okay? That is no longer the case. He is now looking for someone else to feed off of in order to sustain himself. Keep yourself free, because this man is filled with unseen dangers to your spirit and your soul and your virtue, okay? That's just real talk. We literally see shark here, okay? Swimming low beneath the surface. And you can imagine what it would be like to go jump out into the ocean with your sexy little pink swimsuit on. I see you, girl. I know how you like to get down, girl. Your little pink number with your little yellow sandals. And you go out there and jump off out here into the lake like you Malibu Barbie or whatever. And you don't know that there's snakes, snakes, hell, them too. Or sharks. All up underneath the immediate surface, okay? That's some scary stuff, okay? Getting in a relationship with him would be making, basically your soul would be that Malibu Barbie, and you're getting out here with him in deep waters that you have no clue what's in them. And especially you, Divine Feminine, you don't know what's in them waters, girl, because that ain't even your territory. Why would you know all that mess? So there would be a lot of tower moments, a lot of surprises, a lot of assaults, okay, to your energy. Also be careful that this man isn't hiding that particular problem, okay, that he can't keep his hands to himself, because he's not going to let you see who he is. He's going to hide unseen dangers. He's not going to show you anything that's going to stop his ability to suck you into a very hell realm situation, hell realm like situation, okay? The abyss. Okay, the dark. I'm literally seeing it go dark. The dark. Okay? The dark. You wouldn't be able to see your little swimsuit, okay? I'm talking about some dark stuff. Okay? You don't know the half of it. The shape of this man's soul is no good. He is strange flesh, strange being. He has strange habits that you know nothing about. We see cryptozoology here. We talking about Sasquatch. We talking about Bigfoot. We talking about the Yeti. Okay, we're talking about the Chupacabra. Stuff that we ain't sure if it's really here in the earth realm with us or not. Stuff that we ain't sure if it's coming in and out of the earth realm, portaling in and portaling out. stuff that we ain't sure is just out from outer space. So we talking about the type of energies, okay, that are strange, unusual. You would not want them hanging out in the middle of your life. The chupacabra. Okay? You would not want that. Something that you aren't even really sure where it's coming from, what it is, who's its father. Is it from us? Is it from our planet? Is it from their planet? Is it from... Okay? Is it just something that can only be seen by those that have the eyes to see? Is it a demon? Is it prehistoric? I'm just really letting you know how bizarre this man's energy is. It's unusual. And once it becomes a part, if you were to let it in, see, somebody was romanticizing this. I'm telling you, it's not what you think it is. And if you let it up in your life, okay, you're letting some mangy yeti, okay, you're letting some mangy chupacabra in your innermost life. You no, you don't want that. This is hazardous. And what I really need you to understand is it's hazardous in ways you can't conceive of. You follow me? This is bad hazardous. It's the type of hazardous you don't know, you just going blind, sis. You don't want nothing. I'm telling you, because somebody needs to hear it, because you're gonna be tempted to go back over there. This the type of a hazardous. We put you in a car on a road you've never been on before and turn your brights off and just tell you to pull out. Where are you going? Are you finna drive off a cliff? Are you finna hit somebody? This is that type of energy. You let this in your life, you can't even imagine where he's gonna try to take you. Okay? Because he's odd. Okay? This is somebody that once they take that mask off, you ain't gonna believe who you're dealing with. He's inappropriate as well. I'm hearing that. Okay, he's inappropriate. He would immediately change the climate of your life. The peace, sis, you come in. Okay, you sitting down. Got you a couple of boiled eggs. Get your book out. Talk to the kids a little bit. Water your plants. Call your sister. Baby, that's all over with. He's going to be a disruptor. A demonic frequency. Period. This is not something you got to think a lot about. He's going to start to transform you. We see transhumanism. And we know what that is. We know what the transformation is. Transforming you to an antichrist consciousness. Because that's what this spirit is coming to do. Okay? You know, these entities that we got out here, now, they're all about creating zombies. You got to be careful of that. You know, nothing matters. No one cares. No one has a feeling. It's all for naught. You know, they like to create that lie in people. So they'll do anything. They're easier to manipulate. And that is why this man's going to come in there with the trauma, trying to break you down, spiritually traumatizing you. The trauma has already started. I need somebody to hear me. You're not waiting for it. It's there. You're not waiting for it. Somebody thinks it didn't happen. You're hurting. That's the beginning of the trauma. You've been hurt. Somebody's been hurt. Somebody's been ghosted. Somebody's been left just confused. You don't even know what happened. You don't even know what happened. Trauma. That's what happened. Okay? Trauma. You don't even want this getting in your DNA, in your spirit, because that's how serious this trauma would be. You know, we know that trauma can be passed down, okay? So your kids are traumatized, okay? We're talking about extreme trauma, okay? Extreme trauma, building karmic families, okay? Karmic birth, okay? Trauma, okay? Consider this man's privates a directed energy weapon. Okay? You don't want to get in any more sexual liaisons with him. You don't want to get in any more intimate circumstances with him, because this man is one that if he is not actually carrying some type of sickness, which I think is the lesser of the evils I'm seeing here, even though, you know, spiritual sickness is just as bad. He is carrying the ability to rope you into some kind of soul tie. You got to get out of this. Don't go back over there. This man tends to manipulate by way of remember when. Okay, it's a form of manipulation and gaslighting that a lot of people can sleep on. Remember when? Remember, we had some great times. Remember when? They get you reminiscing. It should have been like this. Remember when? It should have worked out that time. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Remember when? It's very demonic time travel, okay? People manipulating and gaslighting you back into the past, okay? So that they can bring you up to a new future. The new future is fake. You already in the present. The present is what's real all the time. The present is what's real. Folks manipulate you back to the past, okay? Just to put you into a false future. Very demonic. I'm telling you. This is like astral time travel stuff. They start telling you, here they are sitting in your face right now. Today they're lying to you. Okay, they're wearing a mask. They're false, they're fake. But they want to tell you, remember when. Remember when we was together though? Remember when we was together was amazing. To get you reminiscing so they can slow walk you to a future of garbage. Okay? A future where now they're in a power position. Who they are right then today. What's going on today. That's what's real. And that's a great way to thwart being susceptible to certain people's manipulation. All we care about what's going on right now. Okay? The rest of that, manipulation. Where we gonna end up. We're not gonna be there till we get there. I don't know if you really gonna do that. Remember when. Some people distort the past. You know, these manipulative demonic energies like this, he's gonna come and try to distort the past. Okay, he just walked out on you or ghosted you or made you feel worthless. He's going to tell you that's only because you misunderstood his actions, okay? Because we see manipulation here. We see directed energy weapon and we see memories. So there's a great, we see transhumanism. He's coming in climate change. He's coming in here trying to change DNA, trying to switch the vibe up on you, okay? Make you think that what it was, what you saw wasn't what you saw. Yes, it was. The gaslighting. I didn't ghost you. I was busy with work, and you being so sensitive, you jumped to conclusions. And I didn't call back for a couple of months because I knew you was going to have jumped to conclusions while I was gone, and I just couldn't deal with that and hear that and fix things because I had to work. You people like that. They will come in and just rewrite. Just rewrite it. Okay? They would just rewrite the story. I can think of confronting an ex once, and he needed to be confronted, and his friends didn't know that he needed to be confronted, and my ex was, you know, he was mentally abusive, okay, emotionally abusive, and he said, I explained to my friends that you were just going off on me because I've spoiled you so much. Okay, and I put you on such a pedestal all these years that when you want your way, I'm like, what? When you want your way, you just go all out. And I let them know I allow it. Don't judge her. I done spoiled and coddled her all her life. She don't know no other way but be demanding when it come to me. I'm like her father. Ooh. See? He had said something disrespectful. I said something disrespectful back. He ain't going to tell his friends that. He told his friends, he had practically said to them, I raised a monster with her. He just rewrote the scenario into something that is now going to be perceived a different way. Classic narcissist. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's what this man's language is. We see it here in the cards. Beware, okay? Because he's full of it. Soul contract and giant, okay? Listen, I'm going to tell you something about this man. This soul contract, this man will try to sell you on that. He'll say, hey, we got a whole 2 of cups here. We got a whole 4 of wands. We got the lover's energy. He's going to try to come to you and sell you the idea that we were meant to be based on the false memories of who y'all were. See, people will plant memories in your head. Remember we was in love? No, I don't. I remember you did this or that, but they'll try to plant memories in your mind. Okay, these are demonic energies. I'm telling you, when you see people doing certain things, this gaslighting that we seeing come up here on the board, when you see people doing certain things, you got to know then that you're dealing with Satan. You got to know in that moment, because it's certain stuff people shouldn't really even just readily know how to do. Okay, so you know at that point you're dealing with an ancient entity. You're dealing with something that's been here time, time again, maybe even coming after your ancestors before. Okay. Because it seemed like, you know, sometimes you ever run into somebody, it's like they already know how to be problematic or poisonous for you. They know just what to say. They know just how to manipulate you. Girl, these ancient, antique energies they was on your great auntie with the same foolishness. They know you. That's why you got to pray for protection, because demonic strongholds, and they're not gonna let up. If they're trying to claim one of you for their hell, okay? You got to stay on top of it, because it's Nephilim energy here. We see with this giant. And if y'all not familiar with the Nephilim, get familiar with the Nephilim, okay? You can do the Book of Enoch. Okay, if you want to get familiar with the Nephilim, they may even be, I don't know if they're mentioned in the Nag Hammadi scriptures, but they're definitely mentioned in the Book of Enoch. Okay, this is separate Gnostic gospel. You got to get the Book of Enoch. You got to get the Book of Mary Magdalene. Okay, I'm just telling you what you got to do. Okay, because that's where it's at. It's where it's lit. Okay, there's Nephilim energy present here, and we know that the Nephilim were the children, if I'm not mistaken, that were created between demons and people. So this man has, in very, very, very ancient times, okay, during the time that there were fallen angels on earth, they made it with some of the women. Okay, that's just something if you don't know about it, look into it. And those bloodlines, okay, that's the type of bloodline you're dealing with here, okay? Nephilim energy. There is like organic demonic energy on this man. It's not just demonic energy because he just, because some people, these guys out here, they childish, they lie, you just blow them off. That's not what we're dealing with. This is a demonic frequency. There's Nephilim energy present on this man, in this man's bloodline. He may be somehow descended from the Nephilim, okay? That's the type of energy we're looking at. Warlock, Nephilim energy. Beware. Exposed, okay? Consider him exposed to you at this time, in this day, in this moment. Don't be quick to let this man back in your life. He will bring trauma with him. Can't get no clearer than that. Okay, know that this man is continuing to watch you and keep tabs on you. Part of the reason he's doing this is because he's trying to get you, he's tracking you, microchip, tracking your energy, okay, hoping that you will call him back. You will reach back out to him and invite him into your life. And I want you to really understand that about demonic energies, okay? They always wait for you to open the door and ask them in. They never just come in. Because when they start the process of destruction and the bond is there and you're no longer as freely able to get out because of soul ties, okay, and demonic pacts, and them creating environments where they get secrets on you that make you afraid to leave. They may take video of you, things that encapsulate you, because this is I'm serious, a very dark and demonic energy. I need you to catch that, okay? And then when all of these things are done and they've encapsulated you, they want to be able to say, hey, you wanted this relationship. You called me. I left you. I stopped talking to you. You called me back. Okay? Very much a trick of the devil. You invited me in. Okay? You called me. You came looking for me. And this is a very demonic way of thinking where they will excuse, right? any trauma that they've given you, not only to you, but to themselves. Because you invited me here, right? I broke up with you. I ghosted you. You called me back. So this masculine really wants you to call him back. This demon really wants you to call back because it wants access, but it wants you to grant it access, okay? I'm going to tell you something about a demonic energy, and it's a dream that I had a year or so ago when a certain person attempted to come into my life. I dreamed of that person, okay? I was in my house and the door was cracked of my house, okay? And I went to the door to say, hey, why is the door cracked open? Just to push it shut. And when I went to the door to crack it open, I flung it open just like, why was this door open? And on the other side of it was a particular person that was trying to come back into my life. He was in all black, okay, from head to toe, much like a member of the military. You couldn't see him at all, okay? His eyes weren't even visible. They were behind like a black slit screen inside of a helmet. He had a huge skeleton key that let me know that he had universal entry, right? He could come into any door he wanted to. Not only was there universal entry, okay, where he could come into any door that he wanted to, my front door was open already, right? Remember, that's what made me go to the door. Like, why is the door open? So he could have entered my house, if not through the open door, with this universal key. But he wasn't opening the door. He just stood there with the keys, holding them like this. It was a big ring, okay, with a skeleton key. He could have come into my home, but he wouldn't. And I realized at that moment, oh, I would need to invite him in. Even though I see that he is cloaked in blackness, right? I couldn't see anything about him. I knew who he was, but he was cloaked, okay? His intentions, his hands, his eyes, everything about him. He was fully protected in military style gear, okay? He could have came into my home with his key. He could have came into my home because the door was open. He did not do either, okay? I would have had to invite that evil into my home. I would have had to invite all those secrets, all those hidden things, all those unseen dangers, mysteries, question marks, and ambiguousness. I would have had to say, come into my house and sit down, in order for him to justify whatever evils he was planning to plant into my soul or my lair. I have to say, come on in. Okay, if I don't invite him in, it can't happen. And that's a lesson that I'm getting, that a lot of people need to get from this situation with these karmics, okay, whether they be feminines or masculines. Sometimes you're thinking that they're not coming in. You're upset. You think, oh, this person didn't want me. They were lying to me. Maybe I'm undesirable. No, you have to grant them full permission. Sometimes we stand up for ourselves. Like, you notice this person is being a little shysty, and then you let them know they're being a little shysty, and they back off. And you think, oh, they backed off, they don't love me. It's not that. But the devil has to be asked in. That's just the way it is, spiritually speaking, okay? You invite him in. He don't just show up and ruin your life. These people that come, they knock. You open the door. You don't have to invite him in. You can say, who are you? I'm not here for that. And if you do, these people usually flee your life. You didn't let them in. You got to ask them in. You got to give them access. Okay? That's always a good sign that you're dealing with a demonic presence. Hey, you know, I invite you out. I do this, I do that. They never really show up. They never really do what they're supposed to do unless you're very specific. I want you. Okay, y'all been on a couple of dates, but they don't really take it no further. They need you to really invite them in, for them to do they want to. What did I just say here? The truth comes out, and behind his back is his fingers crossed. This man is a liar. Okay, so the truth comes out. Well, when the truth comes out, you expose him or you don't invite him in or whatever may happen. whatever did happen, okay, between you and this masculine, they flee. They flee from you. Resist the devil and he will flee. Some of y'all, you're not catching it. He's going because you resisted the devil. You talking about this man. It ain't got nothing to do with him. You exposed the devil and he flew out. That's the only thing he could do, because spiritually we know that these demons move the way they're assigned to move. This is how they move. They can move, you know, whatever demon we're talking about, they have their moves. He can move this way, or that way. Okay, we know that demonic energies are not creative. Creation is that of God. And these demonic energies ain't creating nothing. So if they can move here, here, and here, that's what they can do. Okay, so you have to invite him in. That's part of how he can move. You didn't do that, he has to flee. That is the way that things are established for that entity. So if you didn't invite him in, he's not going to be in there. Okay, we ain't got time for that. Okay, predictive programming. What did I just say? They can only do what they can do, y'all. Okay, they can only do what they can do. Okay. Flight risk, okay? Keep that in mind. Resist the devil and he will flee. We just said it. Flight risk. This is the type of energy that if you let him back into your life, if you make that mistake, I don't care how much damage he causes. I don't care how much manipulation, how much abuse. I don't care how far he goes with it. Or if somebody is thinking that if I were to go along with some of what he's doing, maybe I can get him to stay. I don't care if he's been with you 5 years, 10 years, 14 years, 30 years. I don't care if you reconnected with him and you gave him $150,000. I don't care what you do. He will always be a flight risk, because the devil ain't loyal to you, especially Miss Divine Feminine. The devil ain't loyal to the anointed one. He's coming to steal from you, to unalive you, or to destroy you. That's it. And that's all. Do not allow yourself to be lured, seduced back into this man's sickness, back into this man's pact with the devil. That's all it is. Don't allow yourself to be lured back into this man's pact with the devil, where he has to give him a new soul or else he himself will die. That's all that's going on here. I need you to catch what pick up what I'm putting down. That's all that's going on here. He's desperate, whether he knows it or not. Demonic possession on the bottom of the deck. Okay, he's possessed. And he's after somebody. He needs to get somebody. Okay? In order for him to continue to get what he gets out of life. This ability to go around, you know, being disruptive, demonic, kind of having a foresight for lies and demonic possession and sexual impurity. Okay? In order for him to stay in the freak off vibe, okay, he's going to have to find another way for this entity to get its rocks off, if you will, okay? Don't be surprised if you start to hear rumors about this man, because remember, without a new host, he's going to start to kind of, you know, disintegrate himself, for lack of a better way to put it, like make it clear and plain. So you're going to start to hear rumors of his life falling apart. His health is falling apart, okay? All of a sudden. If he's not able to claim your soul, his life is going to start to fall apart, okay? Relatively swiftly. That was his assignment, because this entity needs something to suck off of, okay? Rope, okay? We see this knot. Knots are used in magic a lot, witches, ladders, different things like that. This man is in a hex of sorts, okay? He is in a soul tie with this energy. He is not going to be able to get out. So you're going to start to hear the rumors, because he's not going to be able to not suffer the consequences here of what he has created for himself, okay? Arson. I'm hearing this about his house, wherever he lives, or his car. He could potentially suffer like a fire or something of that effect, like seriously. misfortune, and malfunction. Malfunction is going to start to come to his devices. You know, he can never really get things together at work or in his home. There's issues with his computers, his devices. That's going to be one of the first places he's going to start to see the energy of this demon malfunction in his life. Okay, problems with his devices. Okay, problems with his technology, his phone. He can't seem to keep a phone. You know, things along those lines. It's going to be one of the first places he starts to see friction. Okay. Just kind of a sign, you know. We even see, like, remember Poltergeist, wasn't the TV flickering on and off? You know, that type of vibe, okay? So, yeah, this man is going to try to come up with a strategy, okay? Thinking that if he can come up with the right hand, if he can come up with the right words, okay? He may even start trying to figure out how he can scam you in some way. You know, what can I do? Something to lure you back in. Maybe introduce you to a scam. Say, hey, let's get out here together and start doing this. He's really going to come with some foolishness. Okay? Death hoax. He may even try to, if you don't come back, I'm on the lie. Oh my God. Girl, I don't care what that man tell you. That's not even him. There's not even a him to speak of. That's the Antichrist on the other end of that line. Okay? Period on the bottom of the deck. Don't do it. Reconsider. Read some literature on the subject. Okay? Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart. 8. Okay? Let the Prophet 3000 come through in this reading and let you know. Keep your heart. That's the message here. Keep your heart. Because what you don't realize is it's a lot of entities out here looking to devour it, okay? Keep your heart. Okay? That's what this is all about. We're going to just grab a little something. You know, we do our little bibliomancy here. See what the word is hitting us with. Okay? Then Jesus said to them, okay, we are at Luke 20 and 41. Why is it said that the Messiah is the son of David? David himself declares in the book of Psalms, the Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies a footstool for your feet. You go sit with the Lord and you pray, because God fights the battles of the divine, and God always slays the wicked. Okay? If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot tea, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Okay? Do not be afraid to go and come through, hit that bell. All right? If you want to be here every single time me and the T team are up in here getting it in with all of these good old diverse tarot messages that be going down on this channel. Okay? Also, if you would like to make a little love offering to this channel, dftarottea at CASHAPP or PayPal. And as always, cover yourselves, okay? And I will catch y'all in the next one.